What's up, everybody? It's Monday night, and you know what that means? It's time for the Stereo Joe Show. We are so excited to be back. We got a killer lineup for you tonight. Up first, coming all the way from South Africa, we have live loop artist Tanner Wareham. Going to be really happy to be talking to him. He's staying up really late, so we appreciate it. Then from Crooked Ways, we're going to have the guitarist Nick on. We'll be talking to him, see what's going on. We've had a member of Crooked Ways on before, so it's going to be great to catch up with them. Then we got Ernie from Derailment on. Super excited to talk to him. It's way overdue. We should have had him on such a long time ago. He also runs Damn Straight Entertainment, so I'm going to be happy to see what he's doing. Then from the band Sick Whiskey, another band, Lonesome Found, and he's a singer-songwriter. We got Cody James. He's a great guy, so I'm excited to talk to him and see what's going on with him. And then last but not least, we have three of the dudes on from Sex at Tiffany's. We got Mace, Eli, and Leo. They're going to be performing as well. So we're going all over, and I can't wait, guys. But first, we're going to kick it off with Marvelous Function. Here's some music while everyone checks in. Thanks for coming.
To let your body work. Just move your hips from side to side. Come on, baby, take a ride. So just twerk, y'all. Let your body work. Move your hips from side to side. Come on, baby, take a ride. Come on, Will. So don't hurt me, baby. Don't hurt me, baby. Don't hurt me, baby. Don't hurt me, baby. Just twerk. Let your body work. So move your hips from side to side. Oh, now, my baby, take a ride. So just twerk. Let your body work. Move your hips from side to side. Come on, baby, take a ride. Come on, Will. So don't hurt me, baby. Don't hurt me, baby. Don't hurt me, baby. Don't hurt me, baby. Now, do y'all mind if I work out just a bit?
I really wish I could play one of those.
Did you see my face? Is that why you brought me in? I'm like, like squinting to see this. I was like, is that a slide guitar?
The first time I saw, was it Robert Randolph opening for Dave? I saw that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
That bass
Ooh.
player's solid. He
Yo.
holds on a groove like no other.
That whole band slapped. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm so happy to see you guys. It's been like 14 years. You guys look great.
Thank you. We just did the same thing.
Did we just do the same thing?
We did.
Well,
That's how you know we're in the right place, everybody.
Yeah, great minds think alike. How are you both doing?
Doing great.
Well.
We're excited about some music we've been working on, some upcoming shows that we have. We're doing a couple private parties. We're doing the Red Hot Chili Peppers in the Sherman Theater August 26th. For people who are in the Middletown area or close to Florida, New York, we are playing a suicide awareness benefit as well, which is a really great cause. So if you have the time on August, I believe it's 13th, you should come out and hang.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. We're going to be having some fun with that one. So, yeah. And we're also doing our music and working on that. So go follow us on Spotify. That would be awesome, please. Thank you. And don't forget to follow all the awesome bands and artists we're going to have on tonight as well. Speaking of which, Nick has this going all the way down to South Africa.
That's right. We try to extend the reaches of this show as much as we can. The cool thing was initially in COVID, it was just to be able to reach artists, period. But being is that we're still able to get this going while people are still gigging, it's an amazing way to get people that we'd never be able to meet in person.
Absolutely. Been able to meet a lot of people from around the areas and all over the world. So it's been awesome.
The areas.
All of the areas.
Of the area.
I missed you guys. It's been
We've
so
been
long.
drinking a lot, guys. We're wasted.
I wish.
Welcome to Bruising Cruise.
Yeah. I had something important to say, but I totally forgot.
So your U-log in the back says it all. You're fine.
Yeah.
Fire. Yeah, that is cool.
How hot is it in there?
Yo, it actually is real hot. I even got the air on, but this candle's getting me going.
I'm
But no.
sweating just looking at you. Oof.
Dude, I forget what I was gonna say. Hold on. It's about the guests. We got people. We got a whole bunch of guests. But no, is it about music? Our 100th episode.
Yeah, that's coming up.
We got a big episode coming up. When is that? 8/8, August 8th.
That's right.
And we want you to smoke an 8th on August 8th because we're gonna have such a killer. Nick, what artists do we have for this show? I forget.
We have
Boy.
Chris. We have our boy Chris Dela Cruz and his band. We have Henry Invisible. We
Yeah.
also have Kevin Horan. We have a couple of other guests that we're working on, and there is one more. Forgive me if I forget who they are.
It's a mystery guest.
It is a mystery guest.
We are acing this show tonight. Our first night back, and we're like, eh.
We're prepared. We're ready to go.
What's
We're
my
on.
name?
I'm Jimmy.
This is the Stereo Joe Show.
Who's Joe?
I don't know. He's in stereo, though.
Stick around later, you may find out.
Guys, Remy is going to be taking the reins tonight. Nick and I are ducking out. Remy's going to be hosting Rem.
Oh, so then I'm just going to hit end?
No, we love you guys. Nick,
People approach me all the time. They ask me, how does this beard stay so fine? I tell them it does not need to be a struggle if you also partnered with the beard struggle. They've got products for beards of all sizes, scents for any occasion that you can think of. And if you're thinking you may not need one for yourself, if you know someone that's growing a beard, it'd be a perfect party gift. And if you're thinking that might be a lot of money because there's so many cool things I want to buy, if you tell them Stereo Joe sent you, they give you 15% off if you use the checkout code StereoJO. If you happen to spend $40 or more, they'll ship it to you for anywhere in the US for FREE. Sorry for our South African friends who are watching at home tonight. It does not extend out to you, but maybe sometime in the future.
boom, Nick. Remy was distracting me with a question. Remy, you're in big trouble. It's a great question. I'll answer you when I'm off screen next. Yo, Nick, I gotta go. I gotta run to South Africa. I'll catch you later. Guys, we are going all the way down south of the equator. Second time in a plane. I'm excited. We're going to catch up with our boy, Tanner Wareham. He's a live looper. He's got a whole lot of stuff going on. I'm really excited to talk to him. Let's please welcome him to the show. What's up, Tanner?
Hello. How you
Hey.
doing?
I feel so bad that you're up so late. What time is it by you right now?
It's 2:10 a.m. Yeah.
So you
is
were a
very
trooper, and we're very
usually-
lucky.
Usually my gigs are the latest gigs I play end at this time. Not
Oh,
waking up for a show. But it's cool. It's good to be
Well,
here.
I
Thanks for
love
having me.
It's really exciting. You have so much going on. And before we get into that, why don't you just quickly tell us a little bit about yourself?
Cool, yeah. So I'm basically a full-time recording artist and live musician. I have been for about 2-3 years now. I've been playing music my whole life, but basically I'm a loop artist, as you said. So for people that don't know what that is, I basically build songs from scratch live as one man. I play guitar and then my keyboard. I play the drums, the bass, the keys, etc. And I create an entire band live based on little segments of music or chord progressions that I repeat. Yeah, so I've been doing that for about 3 years. I released my first single about 2 years ago. And then I released my first EP about a year ago. And yeah, they've done pretty well. 2 songs hit number 1 on some of my local radio stations. And yeah, I've just been playing live all over the country. And then literally in about 12 hours, I fly on my first international tour to the UK. But yeah, I was a chemical engineer but I've been playing piano since I was 6, and then I went into music full time about 2.5 years ago. And yeah, I managed to generate a great income playing restaurants, private parties, and it just grew to festivals, to headline spots, and yeah, it's been really awesome. And now I'm speaking to you guys.
This is so exciting. What an awesome journey. Wow. That's pretty damn exciting. You're giving a lot of hope to people out there that if you just put your mind to it, something could really happen. You're going to the UK where everything happens. It's where they discovered Jimi Hendrix. That's awesome.
Hey, wow.
Now, what are you going to be doing up there? Obviously going on tour, but what's it looking like?
Yeah, so, it's kind of like, I think I'm playing a show about every second day. So it's pretty much like, what's cool about it is, like you said, if you put your mind to it and just like, I could do that, and you go for it, if you have enough self-confidence, you back yourself, you can make it happen. So it's almost like a self sort of created tour where I just emailed a whole bunch of people. I got my assistant to reach out, speak to people I know. And there's actually a massive South African sort of contingent out there. And then basically I managed to get like 8 or 9 venues that were super pumped. And they were like, yeah, cool, come over. And we'll make a show of it. And yeah, for me, it's also just a holiday. I get to see friends I haven't seen in a while. I've got family over there. And just to get my name out, because like playing live is still where I think I'll build most of my following. And just cool to see what they think, and also to see what they've got over there, because a lot of the events I'm playing with other bands and local acts, so see what the vibe is, and hopefully for next time I can expand the tour, meet some people in the recording industry, and yeah, God's plan, whatever he's got for me.
It's really exciting, and I love to see such good things happen to such good people. So really exciting. I'm excited to hear this journey. We actually have a clip here ready to go. You want to tell us a little bit about it before we start it up?
Yeah, so actually I want to just apologize for the clip as well. We did this last minute last night, and my camera guy was half asleep, but I think he got the brief a bit wrong. Usually he loves to like zone in on your face, get your emotions, but I should have told him. I was like, look bro, it's about looping, so like show them what I do. So when a lot of the video you actually can't even see me playing, but the instruments are playing, but I promise it's all done live. You'll see in parts he has me playing the guitar and the keys, and then you can see the loop station on the floor. So we try to get it as best as I can, but you're gonna have to use your imagination. But I hope you enjoy it.
We definitely will. I love it. Let's get it rolling, Nick.
It's also an unreleased song. It's called Bitter Man.
Ooh, checking it out here first.
Yeah, it's a debut.
Oh, watch your soul, son, you're a bitter man, bitter man. Oh, feel love, love on the other hand, other hand. Simmer down, young beautiful, there's a fire beneath your waves. You got time is on display. You got time is on display. Yeah. Oh, feel love from another man, I said. Oh, when you gonna get up and make your hands right, I said. If you wanna get somewhere, better live beneath your lies. You got time is so despised. And it's a long way down to where we rode, to where we float. It's a long way up to where I go. And I mean it, I can't take it anymore. You got love and you got pauses. Wait, just wait on on. 'Cause I've been waiting on my own, and I've been feeling so damn slow. I've been wasting away. Can you feel my heart today? I can say hey, oh, this is love, love, but a bitter man, I said. Oh, got a little mind, but a diesel said. I said I'll wait. If you wanna get somewhere, better fight my baby hate. You got time, it's on display. You got time, it's on display. Oh. The fire, walk through the valley of death, and I have no wrath, I'm fine, but my mind doesn't wanna let me be, I feel so blind. If you wanna like it, dear, I tell you there's a way. You got time is on display. You got time is on display. Oh, watch your soul, son, you're a bitter man, bitter man. Oh, feel love on the other hand, other hand. Simmer down, young beautiful, there's a fire beneath your waves. You got time is on display. I said. It's on display. Watch your soul, son, you're a bitter man, I said. Oh, be your love on the other hand, I said. If you wanna get somewhere, got fire beneath your waves. You got time is on display. It's on display. A bitter man, oh, feel love on the other hand, I said. Simmer down, young beautiful, there's a fire beneath your waves. You got time is on display. It's on display. It's on display, my baby.
Yeah. All right. Yo, that was awesome.
Hey, thanks, man. Shot. Yeah.
I'll tell
Still
you
gotta-
what.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I don't know how you do it, man. Juggling everything, just the singing alone. People have such a hard time singing and playing. Meanwhile, you're managing to bring in this instrument, drop out that one. It was amazing stuff, man.
Hey, Sean, I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's been it's been a lot of hours of practice, but yeah, I dig it, and I think it's actually one sort of enhances the other. Like, actually, after looping for a while, going back to just singing or just playing guitar, actually feel even more naked.
Oh,
and
wow.
like, I prefer to be doing more. It's weird. I don't know. I think it's just how it works once you get used to something.
You know, I can get that a little bit because I play guitar and sing, and if I'm just singing, I'm like, oh, please, I need the guitar.
Yeah,
so I can just
100%.
imagine. Wow. But I got Remy backstage, and she was excited too. Let's see what she's got to say.
Hey, man, that was great.
Hey, thank you.
No, I really love that. And Jimmy stole what I was going to say with the singing and all of that. That it was just so impressive. So that
means a lot, Shot. I appreciate it.
No, thank you. Really. Thanks
Yeah,
for
you-
coming
No,
on
it's
the
my
show with
pleasure.
that. That was awesome.
You would really think it's a full band the way you're able to transition between those because it's so smooth and fluent.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds like there's multiple pieces and people working in that. You can tell you spend a lot of time doing that. And in addition, I can tell you do spend a lot of time touring. And I did have a question about that because it seems like you do quite a few different little tours where you go to a couple different areas. But do you have any tips or any things like that you do prior to going on tour? Maybe something for while you're on the road and when you get back and kind of like to keep the excitement going?
Sure. I don't know. At this stage, I sort of kind of wing it. I suppose what's hard is I got to remember when I play a lot in the area I live. So sometimes I forget, like, I'll play the stuff I want to play. Not the songs I've been playing for like 2 years and the classics. So when I go on tour, I try and remember, okay, what songs have worked from the beginning and what actually get sort of the most traction and have had the most support. Because it's funny because artists, I think a lot of the time, will sort of hate their number ones or their most famous songs because they're like, someone asked me for the song one more time, I'm gonna throw my guitar at them. But you gotta
humble,
please
though.
the
That's the
people.
song that made them famous, though.
Yeah, for sure. So, and you got to remember that. So then, like, when I go on tour, I'll be like, okay, pretend it's a completely new place. Pretend it's like your first gig. So bring that sort of same excitement, same energy, even if it's into these songs that you've been playing for a while. And it naturally happens as well. It's so cool to have a new crowd. You naturally can feel it's something different. Every town, province, you name it, has its own energy. So it's cool to just try and connect to that. And I think just to be mindful of what happens out there, how they sort of react to certain songs, what you do, and also your vibe, because the biggest thing is you can also get like this bubble effect where you are, where people react the same way and talk to you in the same way, they have the same sort of reactions, etc., and the music that you're exposed to can also be similar. So it's a good way to sort of get out there and see, okay, how is this actually translating on a national level or a global level, and how to adapt to keep your music sort of current and exciting everywhere.
Very cool.
Well, that is exciting. And I'm
Yeah.
so sad, but we're already at the end of the interview. This went
Wow.
faster
So
than
good,
normal. I don't know how the hell this happened. But real quick, where should everyone go to check you out? And I just want to wish you so much of luck on your future because you're awesome, Tanner. I had so much fun talking to you. Damn it. The reason we wanted to have you on later was so that we could talk more, but it is like pretty late by you. So
Sure.
we're very
I
thankful.
appreciate you. Yeah, Nick, I'm so sorry I've been so up and down. You literally approached me at like the worst time, but I'm stoked to be on you.
That's how we do on this
No.
show.
No, but you were
Yeah.
great. You came in and you were awesome, man. Thank you for getting
Hey,
us in.
shot. Yeah, no, it's my pleasure. Maybe we'll do another one at some point, and then we can do it longer when I'm not flying the next day.
Well,
But
Tanner,
yeah,
thank
Instagram,
you so
Facebook,
much.
Tanner Wareham, anywhere you just type the name in. Yeah, there's all the
Everybody.
links.
Go follow him right now or you're in big trouble. Nick will come and find you. No. Tanner, nice to
I
meet you.
appreciate
We'll
that.
be touching touching base soon. Thank you. Guys, I'm sorry to run on Tanner. I love you, bro. Nick always beats me up if I don't stick to schedule. Nick, you ready for this next one, baby?
Let's go.
Let's do it. We got Nick and Nick. Nick, face off. Here we go.
Welcome from PA, Nick Gorey from Crooked Ways.
Yo, what's up? Nick with better hair. You already win. There is no Nick versus Nick. It's just you.
No, it's all you, man. I concede. You take the title.
I'll get there eventually. I'm letting it grow out.
Dude, how's everything going? Since we've had someone from Crooked Ways on the show before, but for people who are newer to the show and may be watching for the first time, can you tell us a little bit about the band and what you do personally?
Yeah, definitely. So Crooked Ways is a hard rock band out of Eastern Pennsylvania. We're primarily in the Bethlehem, Allentown, Easton area, if you're familiar. Also trying to get around more regional areas. We're going up to Boston in a few weeks, play New Jersey. We just played by New York City not too long ago. So slowly but surely starting to branch out more in the Northeast region of the country. And I am the guitar player for Crooked Ways.
Awesome. And you said you're a hard rock band. I know hard rock can touch base with a little bit more metal side or a little bit more of a lighter kind of rock side. Who would you say are a couple of bands that you personally listen to that may have influenced your style of rock?
Me personally, I think a lot of it comes from 80s rock. So the Slashes and Guns N' Roses of the world. But we use the phrase hard rock because we really have so many different influences and we'd like to incorporate that into every sound. And it's so cliche when any band says that, but our first record is mainly classic rock. But then we'll have some breakdowns and heavy stuff on a second record. So we never like to have one piece sound the same. So when we say we mix it up, we really like it to be mixed up. So it could sound like an 80s rock song on one track, and then the next track could be, and drop freaking Z and stuff that you could imagine. And we just like to mix it up and keep it a little bit different.
No, that's awesome. That's how you keep a new, fresh sound every time and keep the audience engaged.
Absolutely.
And since we're kind of on the topic of the bands that have influenced you, I did notice that you posted a video recently from Paul McCartney concert, which I know Jimmy's going to want to talk about later.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what that experience was like? Yeah, that's right.
I know, there he is. It was crazy because, I mean, like I mentioned, we all have different influences, but Paul McCartney to me is the guy who started rock. I know there will be a bunch of Rolling Stones purists and Beatles fans who might be in here who getting a little bit upset. But to me, everything that encompasses rock and roll is Paul McCartney. And there was Elvis and Chuck Berry and all the folks before him. But to be in a band and to be what so many of us love, to me, he is the guy. So seeing the one who kind of started it all is really a surreal experience. And of course, the music is second to none. Like, you can't go to a Paul McCartney concert and come back saying, like, yeah, it was fine. Like, of course, it was amazing.
Nothing less. And are there any other kind of artists that you listen to that may be like an unexpected band or artist that you're into, like that someone wouldn't expect a hard rock guy to like?
Oh, yeah. My biggest, less known secret, because I tell everybody, is I'm a huge Justin Bieber fan. I love Justin Bieber. I love pop and all the melodies that come into it. Not every artist. I don't like every last song about shaking your ass, but some guys like Shawn Mendes, Justin Bieber, Kid Laroi, people like that. I love a lot of the melodies. So I'm a little bit everywhere, but if it's catchy, it's got a good melody, and especially some guitars, I'm usually into it.
Yeah, and for the people that don't know much about Justin Bieber, he definitely is very talented musically, very from a young age as well. So I totally respect that. And we actually have a video that you had sent, which I'm very curious about. It shows a little bit of a recent show that you've played. Can you tell us about the video, what it was like filming it, and maybe the song that we're going to play with it as well?
Yeah, definitely. So you're right. We have a upcoming music video release. We haven't even announced it yet. So exclusive right here. It's for one of the songs off of our most recent record. It's called Pursuit of Nothing, the track. And we filmed it at a venue called Penn's Peak up in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. We were opening for Fuel and another band called Another Day Dawns from our area, who also recently got signed. And the song really, I'd like to leave it open to interpretation to anybody who listens to our music. But for me personally, when I was putting the lyrics together, it's really about trying to be happy with where you're at in life. As hard as it is to always want more and to always want to achieve more and do more and see more in your life. It's really about just, you'll never be happy if you're always chasing that high. So try to live in the moment and really appreciate where you're at right now. And that's kind of where we thought it would be great to film at, because we realize as a band working hard, it's hard to get to, playing for a national act in front of about 1,000 people. So we really just wanted that to embody the song, to symbolize, like, look, let's just be happy with where we're at. We've got plenty of more goals, but we really wanted to soak in that day because of how awesome it was.
Yeah, that's a beautiful message. And I think it's easy for some bands to get lost in obtaining the next goal, not really appreciating where they've come so far. And I know everyone's going to love the song, so I'll pull that up and we'll jump right into it.
All right.
Look inside, chasing, dreaming things I'm seeing now. Or nothing at all, when did I lose my mind? Inside out of mind, trivial crimes only guiding my way, drawn straight to some kind of endless path while I'm wasting my days. Don't try to change this, I'm locked in
Yo, that
There you
was
go.
incredible, and thank you for letting us debut that.
No, thank you
Absolutely.
for bringing us on.
Yo, I was gonna say the video was sick and amazing, and the song was even better. I loved the ending. It just seemed to get harder. The drums started to get more double bassy. It was great, man. That was really well done. I love the
Thank you.
chords you were doing over it. And of course, you had me first as Slash, but then you really sealed the deal with Paul McCartney. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It's only going to get better. That was the unfinished version of the video too. So
Really?
we'll be dropping it soon. I know some people are perfectionists and like to have it out, but I mean, I don't care. It's art. People are going to like it either way.
Yeah, exactly. But and you always are gonna wish you did one more thing to it,
Exactly.
you know.
It's
But
never perfect.
honestly, I'm loving the song. I'm loving that solo at the end. Love, like I said, the drums, the vocalist is great. Honestly, and that show looked like it was a lot of fun.
Oh, it was a blast. Yeah. I mean, every local regional band would die to get the opportunity to play in front of, 1,000 people on a regular basis. So we don't take it for granted. And yeah, the rest of the guys in the band are incredible musicians. That song is probably the one song where everybody just truly shines. So it's definitely a favorite of ours.
I love it. And we got to bring Remy in here. Let's get her on. Remy.
Remy, what's
Hey,
going on?
Nick. What's up, man?
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Never better.
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
I
Thank
even
you.
just said to my husband, I was like, oh, yeah, they opened for Fuel. This band rocks.
We
Very
try.
cool.
We try. Fuel's hard to, Fuel is one of the OG Pennsylvania rockers. So,
Oh, they're from PA?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
So you really got to rock if you're playing. With them.
Yeah, you better kick ass. So I'm going to ask a question that I don't think was asked yet. What's going on behind you?
Oh, so I mean, not a whole lot is going on behind me. Because
I mean, no, there's a lot going on behind you. So I'm
they're
curious.
just kind of hanging out there on the wall.
What we're
Those are
seeing on
just
the wall.
it's a collection of CDs that I've just accumulated over the years from going to music festivals, the little artist signing tents that they do. And yeah, over the last 12, 13, 14 years, they've just kind of accumulated and needed something to do with them. So I didn't feel like putting them in a CD case was doing them justice. So
It's not doing justice, and I think that's wonderful. I love that.
cool. Thanks.
Yeah, I love it too. And I was loving how you were saying the Beatles all day over the Stones. For any of you Stones fans out there, come at me and Nick. What do you got? You got a problem? We'll take you out.
You
No,
appreciate
but-
the Stones, but
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Beatles got a special place in my heart personally.
I'm the same way. And it's funny because you're a guitar player, but yet you love Paul, who obviously played guitar too, but he's known for his bass work. Now,
Mhm.
how did that influence your guitar work?
Honestly, I'll be completely honest. I've been playing guitar for about 15 years, but I didn't really start getting into Paul McCartney and the Beatles probably until about 5-6 years ago. So I would consider myself a relatively newer Beatles fan.
Sick.
But I had completely delved into, the entire catalog over that time. So it's really sunk it in, and I'm mad at myself for not doing it earlier, as I definitely would have gotten the opportunity to see him live a lot more. But I'm hooked for life now.
Someone was
Yeah.
saying the other day, they're like, the Stones need a bass player and a drummer, and the Beatles need a guitar player and a singer. They're like, well, just saying. Could you imagine?
Well, it's funny. Nobody opened the Paul McCartney show, so I was like, what's wrong with bringing up maybe a local band here to like Paul throw him a bone? It was crazy. You go to the show, massive stadium. It's just, I'm here. I'm Paul McCartney, the captain of the Beatles, and no opening act. It's just boom, there he is. So
I've
A
seen
lot of
some
bands
artists.
do that now. Like, I'm sorry, Jimmy.
No, I was going to say the same thing, Rem.
No, okay. Because even Dave does that now. Is that what you were going to say? Yeah.
Yeah, they always had an opener, and now it's like, I'm like, what's going on? Like,
Mhm.
that's supposed to be us, Nick. What the hell?
exactly,
It costs them money
Exactly.
to have an opener.
pass the torch.
Yeah, exactly. They got enough money, Remy.
We would play for free. If Paul McCartney
And then
asked, I don't care
any
how much-
band that has to hire an opener, it costs money.
Trust me,
it would
for an
cost
opener,
nothing for
it's
us.
not much.
Oh well, you would know, Nick. I'm sorry.
they can get away with it. I do accounting at the Sherman, so that they can get away with it in their budget, and Dave can still walk away handsomely.
Oh,
paid.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
my bad. I should have. Sorry.
Well, I do want to say, Nick, honestly, bro, that song was great, bro. And you
Thank
guys
you.
have some good
Yeah.
stuff going on, man. So I'm really excited for you. we're gonna have to touch base real soon to see what the hell's happened to you since then. Because bro, we're talking 2,000-3,000 people next show. I'm telling you. Now you guys are in the road. I can tell good things are gonna happen for you. But in the meantime, where should everyone go find you?
At Crooked Ways Band is pretty much our handle for every social media platform. Next local show that we have in the PA area is Music Fest, August 13th with Another Day Dawns at the Wooded Match. Get there early. We want to hang out with everyone before and after the show. So, come out in droves and let's hang out.
I can't wait. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. It was good catching up and talking. And we hope to get you back soon.
Awesome. Thanks so much, everyone. Appreciate you having me on. Talk to you soon.
Have a good one, Nick. I love it, guys. All right. We had some great guests so far. Rem, we're coming back to you in just a minute. Nick, we're never coming back to you. We'll see you later. Just kidding. We need Nick. No, guys, if you just are tuning in, we were just talking to Nick from Crooked Ways. Make sure you go follow him right now or follow them right now. And then give him a friend request too. Tell him what's up. Jimmy sent you. No, but guys, next we're going to be talking to Ernie Pulchny. He is like part of New Jersey, man. This guy puts his heart and his soul. He runs Damn Straight Entertainment, and he's got an awesome band called Derailment. Let's get him on and start talking about it all. Ernie, what's up?
What up?
How you been?
I'm just fine.
Excellent. What I love is you got so much stuff going on, and you were telling me a little bit before. So you do Damn Straight Entertainment. If you could tell us a little bit about that real quick, and then tell us about your awesome band, Derailment.
So, Damn Straight Entertainment. Let's just go back to the beginning. So I've been like consistently involved in the music scene since like 2017, going to like all these local shows, and then like 2018, I hosted my first show ever. And throughout that year, I was like hosting shows, as much as I could. And then my buddy Mike, some people call him Michael Mosh, if they've known him around, pretty much he started helping me out with shows, pretty much doing sound, since like he does good with sound. And I would collect the door money, and whenever Mike would host shows, we would still do the same thing, but I would still help him out. But then with all that happening and whatnot, with us helping each other out, people got confused with who to talk to, and they suggested us we merge. So Mike and I agreed to do that. And lo and behold, is where you are now. Damn Straight Entertainment.
Awesome.
We've been around since 2019. The pandemic did slow us down a bit, but we're still here. We're not like doing too much right now, especially with Derailment. But we're still doing some stuff. We are active on TikTok as well. If you haven't seen on Facebook and Instagram, we do have TikToks that we post on the Instagram reels and on Facebook. That does keep us active. That does let people know, hey, we're still around. We're still out there supporting all these bands. But
well, people like you are really important because you keep the music scene alive. Like you said, you were an active supporter. I would see you going to so many shows, posting about it. And then you started to host your own shows. That's another important thing that people don't appreciate. Like right now, there's like not a lot of local shows going on anymore. A lot of the venues closed down. So someone like you is a treasure, honestly. People better be good to Ernie, man. Take care of them, because honestly, like, you're doing an important job in keeping the music scene alive. Especially if you were closer, I would have seen you a million more times. I'm in North Jersey, you're in Central Jersey, but really, honestly, you do great stuff. So people are lucky to have you. And now you started this cool band. So tell us how Derailment started.
So Derailment, it started in January of last year. Pretty much, it's Mike and I and our buddy Roman. We're all like close friends. I met Roman through Mike back in like 2018, and pretty much before Derailment even became an idea, all three of us and whatnot. Mike and I, when the pandemic was like at its first wave and at its worst, Mike and I did have like an idea of starting a band. It was like a different idea, different type of genre that we wanted to do, but it just never happened. But then towards like the end of 2020, Roman, he like at one point in his life, he was like in his absolute worst. He had like a problem with alcohol, but he got himself better. He's sober now. He's doing so much better. And because of how Mike and I have been proud of him, we started like keeping in touch with him more. And then after I like bought a bass guitar, in January of last year, that like kind of like prompted Mike to get the three of us to get together at Hellhound Studios in Rahway just to like have a little fun jam. And so we went over there, just made some stuff up on the spot, and we walked out of there as a newly formed band. We walked out of there as Derailment.
That's so much fun, honestly. And there's nothing better than being in a band with all your friends, you know, like you just know each other, you goof off. It's just such a camaraderie that if you've never been in a band, you don't know how special it is. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's how it was born. And so yeah, you just even started playing yourself. You just love music so much. You said, "Give me that darn bass." No, I love it.
Yeah. I mean, well, I have been in like a couple bands before, but I used to be in a black metal band, but we never really performed live. I ended up leaving due to like circumstances that were not in my favor. I was in like a death metal band with like a friend I met through a music teacher that I went to see at a time, but that ended up falling through. We never played live. I also used to be like in an indie rock band with some friends from Marlboro. We tried to write some originals and whatnot, but nothing ever came out. And when Derailment became a thing, I told him, "Hey, I got this. I want to focus more time on that. Good luck." And everything's fine ever since.
Yeah, and there's nothing like playing live. So all those other bands were cool, but now when you're on stage, that feeling is just the best. And speaking of
just having a band with these guys, I mean, it was just so easy to like get that band started. I mean, I totally get it that sorry, I totally get it that finding band members is hard, but it was just that easy for us, and
that means it's meant
we
to be.
got funding, we just got ourselves taken care of. We tightened ourselves up.
I love it. Well, we got a video. Tell me about the video real quick.
Yeah, so the video was was from a show we played last month at the Jackson Moose Lodge. It's officially when shows happen over there, it's called the Cavern at the Jackson Moose Lodge. That show was an all-day cancer benefit, and we played like early in the day, which I mean, it is what it is, at that time. But we still had like a few people come out. And on the video, you see the stage is really like made out of like a truck trailer and whatnot, and this sorry, and there were the sorry.
No, you're golden.
I'm just
no sweat at all.
Yeah, I'm just like so overwhelmed. But anyways, the setup on stage was awesome. The sound that we got out of it, was absolutely magnificent. We just loved how the sound was set up. How everything went out too. It was like one of our best sounding shows that we had so far. We just loved it, and the entire event was amazing as well. And again, it was for a good cause. So
great cause.
We had one more time playing there, and one band that that was our third time playing over there at the Moose Lodge in Jackson. The two other times, every time we played at the Moose Lodge in Jackson, we played with another band called W70. They're like a heavier hardcore band. We're really good friends with them, and first time we played at the Jackson Moose Lodge, they played. Second time we played, they played, and that time he played there, they played again.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we've been good friends with those guys ever since we played there the first time. And we booked them a couple times as well for Damn Straight shows.
That's
awesome.
Great. I love it. All right, well, let's check it out, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
The music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was loving that, bro. Great job, man. Dude, you guys were tight live. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you can tell you guys are having a lot of fun doing it too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the most important thing. I mean, we pick on each other, on occasion and whatnot. We, argue, about various things and whatnot. But it's the music that keeps us together. And just being on stage, having fun is definitely the most important thing. I mean, we're not trying to, be all egotistic. We're not trying to be, we're the best band in the state. Nah. Listen. We're here to have fun. We just want to make some music. We want to be loud. We want to be fast. But most importantly, we want to have fun. Every show that we played so far, a lot of them having fun. That's all we want to do. Have fun.
You got to be having fun. And you could tell you guys were. And honestly, I really was a fan of that song. And good lyrics. I really like it. It was catchy. It was a great job, man.
Yeah, I think Roman would definitely appreciate that. Thanks.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. It had a lot of the classic pop punk elements. I really had a no effects vibe from it. Just the songwriting. And speaking of the songwriting itself, I know you guys have entered the studio recently. Is there any little hints you can tell us about that?
Well, we did go to the studio in Staten Island a couple weeks ago. We went there with Joe, who plays drums in a hardcore band called Cropsy. They're from Staten Island, and the studio's in Staten Island. Not sure if I said that already, but pretty much we've been playing the same 3 songs that we just recorded since November. We've been also playing the same set list since November, I gotta admit, but still, those 3 songs that we've been playing since November that aren't on the EP that we have out. We got those recorded. We're in discussion on what to do with them next, as to what can be put out as a single. We have heard the mixes and whatnot, but they have not been finalized just yet. Once we approve the final mixes, once we ask for any improvements, we'll get them out, and we'll see what happens next.
I love it. Well, listen, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm so sorry we're at the end of it already, but listen, I wanted to ask you, what do you want us to what's the one thing you want people to check out and the one place that people should go to get in touch with you?
We do have a website, derailmentnj.com, Facebook and Instagram at derailmentnj. If anybody here wants to hit us up, for any shows, it's derailmentnj@gmail.com. And everyone's in New Brunswick, hit us up. We've been wanting to play a New Brunswick basement show for a long time. We played New Brunswick twice at a pizza spot, but that's not enough. I mean, we played basement shows in Philly twice back in March, but we would love to play a New Brunswick basement. So
yeah, those are the best.
And whoever has connection with the New Brunswick basement scene, please
get in touch with Ernie or you're in big trouble. Guys, everyone go follow Derailment. Ernie, thank you so much for coming on. It was great talking. Long overdue, and I appreciate you coming on. We'll get you on again.
Please, I would love to.
All right, we'll catch you later. Thanks again, brother. Bye. Guys, that was Ernie from Derailment. You better go follow him right now, or we're going to put Nick the Viking on you. He's coming with his battle axe. He's angry. I haven't fed him in a couple of days. No, but anyway, we're going to a quick music video, and then we're going to be back with our next guest, Cody James.
Joker's wild, watch him as he goes. Overloaded, the system's gonna blow. Same bad story, looking very old. Paint your house in, cover it with gold. Take what's left and make it shine. It happens all the time. Hey, come on, listen with the stereo up. Sing it loud, say you're heading up. A new vibration is coming down. We're on this time around. Come on, listen with the stereo up. Sing it loud, say you're heading up. A new vibration is coming down. We're on this time. Clock keeps breaking. Nothing comes from rust. Piece in pieces, dust into the dust. Boy,
you've learned. The plan is failure by design, but it happens all the time. Hey, come on, listen with the stereo up. Sing it loud, say you're heading up. A new vibration is coming down. We want this.
Guys, you're just tuning in. This is a Stereo Joe show. Nick, check your messages. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Guys, if you're just tuning in now, that was Black Tie Stereo. Nick only put them on because they have the same name as us, Stereo. Just kidding. No, we've had them on the show. Love their music. But anyway, guys, it's time for Cody James. Let's get Nick on. He's going to be kicking off the interview. I'll be right back. What up, Nicky?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are heading back to that's that's right, everybody. No, we're heading back to PA to one of our friends, Cody James, from a band Sick Whiskey, Lost and Found, and does some solo stuff under Cody James. So let's find out about all of his work and let's get to know him. Cody, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
Doing well. So for people that aren't familiar with your music, we actually did have one of your bandmates on in the past, Grant Wagner, who's talked a little bit about the band. But can you tell us about Sick Whiskey, a little bit about Lonesome Found, and then what you kind of do on your own?
Yeah, absolutely. So Sick Whiskey, we call ourselves like a psychedelic blues band. We, because our originals definitely are blues based with a psychedelic feel. But we do a lot of covers as well. We do classic rock, blues, a little classic country, a little bit of everything there. So, and with that band, I switch up between guitar, drums, and vocals. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So is it mid-show that you do that switch?
Yeah, or like sometimes we'll start out with like dual guitars and bass. Grant plays bass for us, and then our other bandmate is Robbie Greer. He plays, he's the main guitarist and main singer. So like sometimes Robbie and I will do a dual guitar thing with Grant on bass. We all kind of switch up with singing. The three of us sing, so it works out pretty well. And then usually we like to start out like that, little dual guitars and bass, and then as the night goes on and people start coming in more so, to whatever venue we're at later in the night, we get a little more rocking. I hop on the drums, and yeah, it's a good time.
Awesome. So do you have any influences that kind of just influence your stage presence itself that kind of gave you guys the idea to switch off, or does that something that just came naturally because you guys were all multi-talented? I
guess it just kind of, comes naturally. I mean, like we all kind of play a few different instruments. So, it's just something we kind of like to do, like to get a little bit of everything in there.
Very cool. And from what I understand, the music in Lonesome Found is actually a little bit different from what you do in Sick Whiskey.
Yeah, so Lonesome Found, we do some of the same covers, some different classic rock and blues and classic country covers. So we definitely share some covers, but in a little bit different style. Sick Whiskey's a 3-piece, Lonesome Found's a 5-piece. We actually have a horn player in there. He does a flugelhorn, which is very interesting. So if we do like Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash, we actually have like the brass section in, which is, it definitely is, makes all the difference. But yeah, we do some folky stuff. We like to kind of switch it up. So that's a good time as well, Always
that's really cool. Some Johnny Cash. We were actually talking about Johnny Cash recently. And I would love to hear you guys do it, because I think that would be a cool rendition of it. Where are some of the areas that people can catch you in Pennsylvania, or do you also go outside of PA?
So we're mainly in PA, mainly in the Poconos area. We play at the Renegade Winery. We play at Shawnee Craft Brewery a lot. We've played a few shows at Downriver Brewing between the bands there. So a lot of wineries and breweries basically around town. A few bars, Yard of Ale, we've played there a few times. So we just kind of like to, kind of keep it local. It's nice. There's a lot of venues around here. Luckily, there's actually a huge music scene right here in the Poconos.
Oh, there definitely is. There's a lot of cool places. And speaking of which, were there any places that are kind of like under the radar that you didn't really know existed and just happened to like stumble upon, or you guys have played that like you just thought like this is the coolest spot you've ever played?
There's definitely, for me, there's just a winery pretty close to Main Street in Stroudsburg. It's called Eagles Rest Cellars. And I forgot exactly how I got in contact with them, but I had never been there prior to playing. and somehow we ended up getting some gigs booked over there for me playing solo. And that's been one of my favorite places to play as a solo artist for sure. It's outdoors, it's in the valley, it's beautiful. So yeah, it's just a very enjoyable, laid back gig.
You mentioned the whole winery and brewery scene, and I believe the video that we have today is actually a live performance from one of those. Can you tell us the song that we have that we're going to play? It is the first one.
Yeah. The song that I did, it was a cover of The Devil Wears a Suit and Tie by Coulter Wall. And he's definitely gaining popularity. He's not like a mainstream guy, but he's very, very talented. He's actually about my age. He's 27. He's from Canada. And he just has a very interesting style for sure. And the song that I did is definitely my favorite song by him. It's really cool. It's definitely a different one. I love the finger picking in it. I performed that at the Renegade Winery, which is where I work. And that's actually where I am right now. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
it's a nice,
that's very cool.
Yeah, a little less distracted than, whatever I got going on at home. So
I love it. And I just wanted to address some of the rumors. Yes, me and Cody are related. Jimmy James and Cody James. We are actually cousins. What's up, cuz? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Long lost cousins.
No, I'm just letting Nick get that video off. But Cody, what's up? So good to talk to you. All right. I know Nick. I think Nick accidentally X'd out the video. I saw it disappear real quick. So he's pulling it up real quick. We got it ready to go. We're ready. Sound, no sound. We got to redo that. Live video, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, we got Cody James from every band in Pennsylvania. What up, cuz?
What's going on?
No, I'm glad you were getting to talk to us. I surprised you with Nick, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't have this hair. What the hell?
I got it back here too, So.
I see him. Remy's backstage laughing at me. Rem, I know. Listen, I'm not cutting my hair until tomorrow morning.
There you go.
In there. So, all right. I think Nick's ready, baby. Not. Nick's sweating bullets over there. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, what's up, Shane? What's up, Jesse? What's up, Carolina? To the people in the comments. All right, real quick. While Nick's doing that, he's ready. But I want to ask you one question.
Sure.
Tell me one of your top musicians growing up. Who did you idolize?
It's hard to pick one. There's a bunch of them, of course. I kind of I have a very blues-based style, but I pull a lot of country feel in there in my, in my personal playing. So Hendrix, as from a very young age, I'd say Hendrix is probably, a big influence on me between his blues and classic rock, overlap that he had going. But yeah, and then,
right there.
Yeah. As I got a little older, I got into Johnny Cash and, all those other old school country guys. And I kind of tried to pull a lot of that style into the blues mix,
You were saying that psychedelic blues. I was I knew what he meant.
Yeah. It's got a good. Some people have compared it to some Doors kind of vibes, for Sick Whiskey, some of our originals. So yeah, I'd say it kind of fits in that realm,
Now we had a guest on before talking about Justin Bieber. Are you a fan?
Sorry, I can't say that I'm a fan. I used to have that hairdo in high school, and everybody used to call me Justin Bieber, and I would.
No, you didn't.
Too kindly to it, It was the in-between phase, when I was trying to grow it long. So. Do
you have a picture right by you that you could show us, please?
I don't, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
I don't blame you. That's a smart answer.
There's probably one on my Facebook somewhere back in the day. So.
Nick, find it. Please. No, I'm just kidding. Don't worry. We all had those haircuts. I had the mushroom cut.
Yeah. We've all been there.
Remy had the perm.
Luckily, I haven't gone with the perm.
I was like, why did you say that about me and I can't defend myself?
Remy, did you have the perm?
No, I never had a perm. My hair is naturally a perm. I don't need to.
Rem, say hi to my cousin Cody.
I'm sorry?
Say hi to my cousin Cody.
He's not your cousin. Shut the fuck up. Hi, Cody. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
And Justin
Next-
Bieber, I have to say, I'm not a fan, but he is not an untalented musician.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Just not our style.
Not my
Nikki, what's
style.
going on back there?
You don't see the video up?
No.
Are you reading between your mom and Shane's
Here, wait.
conversation on the
Here,
Facebook right now?
Let me try one more time, because it's shared a different way. Because I'm sharing it as a
Okay, let me
download.
see.
You need to read this because your mom goes, Shane goes, Pee Wee Herman is my favorite musician. And then Kathy, love her to death, goes, stop it, Shane.
I'm sorry, Cody.
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry. Me and Remy have been drinking since this morning. Yeah. No,
No, I have not. No, I have not. I'm maybe he has. And then Shane goes, wait, mushy mushrooms, I fever the beebs. I love Justin's nipples. They keep breathing.
Please save this.
Because I can't.
Okay.
I and then Kathy
We're
goes,
good.
and I really meant that.
Cody, we're bringing you back in the No, I am so sorry. Here's the video.
My sweet soul, everlasting, my very own, eternal life. Don't you know that the devil wears a suit and a tie? So I'm driving down 60 on an early July. Why is devil wears a suit and tie, so they drive down 69 early July. White as a cockpit, sharp as a knife, for power to pass me on by.
Yeah. You faked me out there, Cody. I was like, oh, let me get back. Oh, shit. I had to pull you in with me so I wasn't alone.
Yeah.
So you do it all, man. You do everything. That was great.
Thank you.
So you're in 85 bands and you do a solo thing. Do you have a favorite one that you prefer to do?
What's that?
Do you have a favorite one that you prefer to do, or you get something out of everything?
Out of the band, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely get something out of everything. I mean, it's a different experience with each band because, like I said, Sick Whiskey, I switch up between a few different instruments. When I play with Lonesome Found, I play lead guitar and I do some singing. And then the one band we didn't talk about that I'm also in is the Kings of Queen Street, which is another popular local band here, and I play drums for them. But I do get up usually every gig and we do some Johnny Cash where I sing and the one my one bandmate hops on the drums. And so, yeah, but yeah, it's a different experience with each band and solo, of course. And I don't, it's hard to say which one I enjoy more. It's all, good fun. So.
And do you see them all like helping you to be the better artist? Like, when you're playing the drums, it's like, all right, do you approach playing guitar differently and vice versa?
Yeah, I'd say so. It definitely. I mean, everybody plays off each other, so it's and there's always things to learn from everybody, and I'm trying to always constantly learn whether I'm playing with my buddies, in a gig, or whether I'm at a performance. I'm always kind of looking at what people are doing and seeing if there's something that I like and I want to, want to tell them that it's, it sounds great, and then I want to see if there's any way that I can play off that a little bit too, It's something I really like. So.
Well, it was great to talk to you, and we're gonna have to get you on real soon because I feel bad.
Yes,
we were having technical difficulties. We were cracking up. So
it happens.
We got to get you back on. So we'll talk to you real soon. We got to catch up. Maybe we'll talk about one of the other bands or get someone on, get a performance going next time. So we'll get back real soon.
All right. Thank you very much.
Cody, guys, give it up for my cousin. No, I'll see you later, Cody. Guys, that was Cody James. He's in a bunch of bands, but he's a singer-songwriter, as we just saw there. He's also in a band called Sick Whiskey, Lonesome Found, and the Kings of Queen Street. I know I'm saying that wrong. Damn it. It was something close to that. Anyway, go give him a follow right now. And otherwise, Nick will come and get you. Nick's been threatening a lot of people tonight. Nick, why are you so violent?
Can't help it. Support your local artists.
That's right.
Make me happy.
We're sending Nick out. All right, guys, we're getting Remy on too. It's 3 versus 3. We have a guest coming up right now. We're having Sex at Tiffany come on right now. Guys, welcome to the show, Sex at Tiffany's.
Hey, what's up?
What's
Nice
up?
to see your mom. So we'll have a conversation about that whole thing.
No, we gotta have moms.
Always.
Shout out to all the moms.
Moms. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with moms. I'm a mom. We love moms.
Yeah.
We love moms. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. There's a whole category on this. Yeah.
Guys, I'm starting a new band. It's called MILF Hunter. I love it. No.
MILF Hunter.
No, but
I swear to God.
Speaking of name, though, while we're on the subject, let's just get it out of the way. Where did the name come from? Is it like a play on like Breakfast at Tiffany's, or is it just something?
Yeah, it is. It's a play off on that. I had like a little poster. I had like a little phase. I was watching it and stuff. And I was thinking of band names at the time. I started a band and stuff. So, yeah.
Is it just me or they're breaking up?
It's just you. I hear them okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, it's okay. So, okay. Oh, now they're breaking up. Shit, Remy, you cursed them.
No, I'm just ahead of the game always.
So, okay. So we heard about the band name. Now tell us a little bit about the band. What do you guys sound like?
It's like indie rock, I'd say. Kind of punky also. Yeah. Kind of
bluesy with our lead guitarist Dylan, who's not with us right now.
He's got a little bit of dysentery problems, basically.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Wait. No. Back up. Did you say dysentery?
It was a joke. He's just got food poisoning.
Oh no. Oh no, it's okay. I got he has the shits. I was just glad he didn't have actual dysentery. So you're fine. Keep going with your story.
Yeah, no, that's it. And then that's pretty much it.
Punky,
Pop
indie.
punk, pop rock. We're a mixture of everything.
Shit rock.
Yeah, we've taken influence from about every genre, and we just make music, man. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
love it.
Looking forward to hearing it.
And I just want to introduce everybody. On the left, we got Eli. In the middle, we got Mace. And on the right, we got Leo. And you guys are from South Carolina.
Yeah,
We are, yes.
Charleston area.
South Carolina. Now, what's the music scene like down there? Is it your type of music? Like, would you consider it that way? Or do you guys stick out?
We're fucking only good band down
Yeah,
here.
pretty much.
It feels that way, I swear to God.
It's mostly hardcore punk music is the scene down here.
So
Or-
we don't fit in.
Yeah, or like rap music and stuff like that.
It's all right.
Is that why
It's
your
all
name's
right.
Mace? Because you
It's
like rap
more
music?
hardcore.
Just out of curiosity.
Rem, I don't think they know Mace.
Oh my god, are we that old?
Don't include me in this. I don't know
No,
Mace
fuck off.
either. No, listen, this isn't a history lesson. This is no. Anyway,
It's not a history lesson. It's the Stereo Joe show.
absolutely.
Hell yeah, Stereo
Stereo
Joe.
Joe show. Dude, watch out for the lead singer of Stereo Joe. He bangs moms. You better watch out. No.
He wishes he banged moms. Okay.
Bill Hunter. All right, so listen. So you're the only cool band from South Carolina. I can believe it. Those are fighting words, South Carolina. No, you know what? Around our scene too, our band doesn't fit in either, man. There's like a lot of heavy metal and a lot of other stuff, but we're like a funky rock band, and like so we can kind of relate to that. There's a lot of other great bands.
Yeah, man. It's
But-
just like out of place for this scene. Like there are specific places that this kind of music would thrive, and that's the markets that we're trying to go to now. As well.
I love that you're at a place for your scene, though. I think that's bad fucking ass. That really is badass, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
What's
more-
more punk rock than playing what you want to play?
Exactly, absolutely.
That's the truth, honestly, and because it's easy to like join the thing and do what everyone else is doing, but it's way harder to be original. So I can appreciate you guys.
Yes.
For that. And tell us a
Thank you.
little.
And I heard you guys out as well, and then you guys definitely have a cool, funky rock sound, and you guys sound really good.
Thank you. Yeah, Nick beats me if I don't do good. He's like, he seems
Okay.
all nice, but he like teases
Well,
me.
we beat the bass if he doesn't do
Yeah.
good.
I buy him the tasers, though, just so I can watch Jimmy being shocked.
They say positive reinforcement, but I say I'm positive about negative reinforcement that it works very well.
Negative reinforcement is the way to go. I'm telling you, he's learned this lesson.
Uh-oh. I don't even want to know. I don't even think I want to know, boys. I'm not...
How do your songs come together? Is it mostly one person? Do you guys kind of come together and just jam something out and then lyrics kind of just start flowing, or is there a whole process to it?
When I first started writing, like when I made this band, I would just like write the songs like poems and stuff. And then I met these guys and they started writing onto it, basically, and I would just sing to what they play.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of just lyrics that just fit over the music.
Yeah, it's most. At first, it started out with Mason and I, and he had everything planned out basically, and I just added drum lines over it. And then when we added more players, we started adding their own lines.
Nice.
Basically.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and I was gonna ask you too, like a little bit of the band history. Like how did it come together? Is there one person that was there since the beginning? Like,
Well, it was them two. Then they met Dylan, and then Dylan knew me from work.
So and we just
And then
working together.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. just one thing led to another, and then here we are, like
Yeah.
even a year later.
And Dylan was on bass first with Mace on guitar.
Yeah.
So then I joined his bass and Dylan up on lead. That's where he belongs.
It's definitely a great lead guitarist.
Riff master.
Yes.
That's awesome. All right, well, now I'm hyped up. Let's get ready. Let's get to this performance, and we'll be right back when you're done. You guys
Looking forward to it.
we
Very
thinking
much.
1, 2 songs? What are we thinking?
What do we
We'll play one for now.
We'll play
You
one
got
song.
You got it. We'll be right back after 1.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
Did you get what you wanted? Did you get what you need? You left me for another, and I tried to ignore my pain. Well, thank you, I guess. What kind of one night stand is this? You can leave when you're done. I'm fine, but I will think about it in another life. Thank you, I guess. Do you feel the way that I do? Oh well, it's just me, but I don't want no other. So hard to watch it. Well, thank you, I guess. What kind of one night stand is this? You can leave when you're done. I'm fine, but I will think about it in another life. Thank you, I guess. Did you get what you wanted? Thank you. Did you get what you need? You're welcome. You left me for another, and I tried to ignore my pain. Wow, thank you, I guess. What kind of one night is this? You can leave when you're done. I'm fine, but I will think about it in another life. Thank you.
Oh, I heard your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys had me on that fake out. I was like, oh.
Most people fall for it too,
Yeah.
man.
They're like, oh shit.
Thank you.
Guys, that was great, man. I was loving it. And you know what? I hear that indie vibe going on there, but Nick mentioned a little bit of reggae feel even.
Yeah.
So I was feeling that.
Oh yeah.
Well, me and Mason, I can't speak for him, but we're big Bob Marley fans. So
Nice.
Nice. No, you guys are, excuse me, we're awesome, really.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's the name of the song.
I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
oh,
song
sweet.
comes out in 2 weeks.
Yep.
We just released our first single, Charleston Thighs, on Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that song doesn't come out for 2 weeks.
Yes.
And then the EP 2 weeks after that.
Mm-hmm. And that song on the EP, thank you, is a little bit more electrified than what you heard right now.
Yeah.
There's it's like a full kind of sound, but we decided to do this acoustic rendition because it just sounded cool.
Yeah, everyone needs to go check it out because it's going to be way better audio quality. They were in the studio doing it.
Yeah, a real studio. Yeah,
A real studio. Like an
But no,
actual
I love this though because you're actually a garage band because I see you sitting in a garage.
Yeah, we are in a garage.
Yeah.
I love it.
That is punk
So-
rock.
That is hard rock. That's rock and roll right there. I love it.
So what are your plans for the future? Are we obviously we're releasing this EP, but you're going to try to tour it all? You're going to come up to Jersey and visit me?
We'd love to, man. Absolutely. But I think the plan right now is that we sometime before like November, I think we want to do like a 2-week tour down here in the Southeast. Was the original plan, hitting Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, all these areas around here. So we want to keep it like a little bit concise to grow our fan base down here. And our record label's based off the UK, so we're growing off some stuff in Europe and Australia as well as a result.
Yeah.
So that's where we want to also appeal to different markets in the world, not just America.
Yeah, that's smart.
Awesome.
England and Australia, they seem to like a lot of the stuff coming out of here, so that would be smart. And your label's over there.
Yes,
Yeah,
Revolver Records is the name of the label. They've signed famous bands before, like Jane's Addictions and Stone Roses have all been on the label at some point.
Oh, I mean, just mildly famous bands, like nothing serious.
That's amazing.
Pick the two most famous bands they've had.
Yes, pretty much.
That's awesome, though. So you got a lot of good stuff going in the works. And anything else that we should know about that you're planning on, like a photo shoot? We got a video coming out.
We're planning a photo shoot to do another one in a bit. I don't know when, but we're planning on it at some point.
This is the first I'm hearing of it, but okay, I guess.
Yeah, tell you things.
Yeah, you know.
Aw, you guys are so sweet.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
Eli in a dress.
That's a good idea. You look good in the dress, man.
I'll wear a skirt.
All right, cool. I'll match you.
Brand new announcement made right here on the Stereo Joe Show. Catch those
And
photos
Jimmy
coming
and Nick
up.
will both be wearing skirts at their next show too.
Breaking news.
Now you gotta do
Now I
it.
got it.
Now you have to do it.
I just tweeted it.
So how does the
They'll be wearing frontless skirts, so they're bearing it all.
Oh wow. I'm hunting for MILFs.
That's what,
Yeah.
the band name is not going to be Sex at Jimmy's.
Ew, God forbid.
Dude, screw the Stereo Joe Show. We're starting MILF Hunters. This is going to be a big series. I
Wait,
can't
milk
wait.
what? Hikers?
MILF Hunters.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm going to be on location all over the world, going out to California, LA MILF Hunters, Las Vegas MILF Hunters.
I mean, Jimmy,
Miami,
you really actually have
Miami.
something there, bro. You really.
Honestly, this show's going to take off. And I'm going for all MILF Hunters. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. Everyone. I'm sorry. Let me get out of here, Nick.
So you had mentioned about some new music on the new EP that's coming out. Can you tell us how many songs are coming on that EP and how it differs from your initial single Blink Me, or is it kind of in the same type of genre?
The EP was recorded in a real studio. Blink Me was just in our practice.
That was like a makeshift recording where we just went to Guitar Center, bought like a little board, and we just amped up our room with literally no soundproofing, nothing. We just played it.
It was cool. I vibed off of Blink when I do for I guess a month, and I just came up with something. That was the first song that we heard as a band.
Yep.
But I wasn't even in the band
He
at that
wasn't
point.
even in the band at that point either. He joined like a few.
I joined before you released it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, exactly. But, it differs a lot because it's not necessarily a straight pop punk sound like that is, where we have a lot of different influences on that. But still, we'll see that some gets down there. A lot more punk influence. And 5 songs.
Yeah, 5 songs.
Go ahead.
5 songs.
Shoot. I am having a little connection issue. Are
I think
you
I was
guys
gonna say I
happy
think it's
now?
my internet, but I didn't want to say anything.
No, now I am.
I am too.
Leo, can you say something real quick? Let's see if we're better.
What's up?
Hey guys.
Okay, we're better.
Okay.
I heard
Good.
what's up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, no,
There's
yeah,
this-
basically, there's 5 songs on the EP. The Blink Me song is a little bit different because that's just straight like pop punk, whereas our EP has like a different variety of genres. Like with our lead single, Charleston Die, it's pretty different.
Yeah,
if
it's
you listen
funky.
to Blink Me. Exactly. But there's still elements of it in there, like with Don't Get Too Down, which is like the last song.
Yeah, a little pop punk action, you know.
Exactly. So it's like a blend of musical influences, basically.
Awesome. And if there's one from that you would.
It's called
Self-titled.
Oh, can you say that last part again?
It's just self-titled.
It's a self-titled Sex 70s, baby.
Hey, okay, real quick question. Now you say you normally play electric. What are your types of guitars do you guys do? Any types of amps? Any effects pedals? What are you guys into?
I use Squire Jazz Bass, and I run it through a Harkey amp. And Dylan,
All right.
he's got
All
his,
right.
uses a Marshall.
Dylan's a Marshall guy for sure.
Yeah, Dylan is the Marshall boy.
And he loves Les Pauls. That's his favorite guitar for sure. What about you?
That's Nick too.
Yeah.
Nick loves Les Paul. You love Les Paul, Nick?
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't?
Guys, I feel so bad. Your audio's starting to
Yeah,
creep
it's
up
breaking
on
my heart a little bit because I want to hear you all.
I know. Yeah. We know what this means? That we have to have you back on.
Fantastic.
Oh, well, we'll
We
come
do. We
back.
have to put the Tiffany's back on. I mean, there are
Yeah.
so many questions that haven't been answered.
Hell yeah.
So.
Listen. No, we need to freaking get you guys back on like real soon, actually, in another week or two, where maybe we could just rebroadcast. I was gonna say maybe we could find a better spot for whatever reason the connection's not so good here. Maybe it's even like a storm coming through the area. Who knows? But we should definitely aim to see if we can get a better connection.
Yeah.
Hang on.
It is
Hang
Charles.
on.
It is Charles.
Let me try something real quick. I got an idea.
Let's see.
He's gonna work his magic.
What? Where'd it go? Beavis? I see a big hole. Yeah, holes. Holes are cool.
Cannot. I honestly cannot.
Oh my
Well,
god. Yo, I
well done.
remembered what I was gonna say before.
What?
Yo, I screwed up the whole entire Stereo Joe Facebook page. So if anyone goes on to see any past episodes,
There we go. Is that better?
yeah, yo, this might be better.
There you go.
Hey,
Yep.
bitches.
Cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
look at the English now. I hear you.
You know
Hey,
what?
what's up?
Yeah.
This is so much better. We should have done their performance with this.
What are you doing
Yeah.
again?
Wait.
If y'all want me to.
Let's see.
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, more R&B.
I don't know. These are kids. They should be able to figure it out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it is better. Oh shit.
It is,
Like,
yeah.
you're clearer, and then the connection is better.
Too, baby.
Sound better?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, you're like humans.
You know what though? If you want though, you off-centered the camera a little. I figured if you do want to get your
Dude,
performance on video.
Hey, don't worry about him, man.
I just rolled my eyes at you and I was like, really?
Lima?
They just figured it out, bro.
There we go. I don't want to leave out Eli. Eli, I got you. No. All right. Yeah. Do the performance again. We'll come back
Hell
in a
yeah.
minute.
I want to do it
Nick's
again.
gonna ask you dirty
One more
questions.
time.
One more time.
Yeah.
And
One
Remy's
more
gonna be a
time.
bitch again, so it'll be fine. Let's do it.
And we'll be back with dirty questions on the other
Yes,
side.
looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love
great.
it.
Hit them all.
Like
We'll see.
Right into it.
Did you get what you wanted? Did you get what you need? You left me for another, and I've tried to ignore my pain. Well, thank you, I guess. What kind of one night stand is this? You can leave when you're done. I'm fine, but I will think about it in another life. Thank you, I guess. Woo! Do you feel the way that I do? Oh, well, it's just me. But I don't want no other. It's so hard to find her. Well, thank you, I guess. What kind of one night stand is this? You can leave when you're done. I'm fine, but I will think about it in another life. Thank you. Did you get what you wanted? Did you get what you need? You're welcome. You left me for another, and I tried to ignore my pain. Woo! Wow! Thank you, I guess. What kind of one night is it? You can leave when you're done. I'm fine, but I will think about it in another life. But thank you.
Yo, you guys got me a second time, and I knew it was coming. I knew the break was coming, and I was like, "Oh no, they're done!" And oh wow, Nick was laughing at me the whole time backstage.
I tried to hide
I
it.
was also laughing because I was like, "Nah, Jimmy, you chimed in too early, bro.
Again,
You're like a verse too early, like 4 bars too soon, buddy."
But in all yeah, exactly. But in all seriousness, I'm glad you guys replayed it, because doing it again this time really did it justice. It was so much clearer. You really could hear the vocal changes and everything. It was much better this time around.
And the cajon, I loved. The cajon, you did a great job on the cajon.
Thank you. Thank you.
But even better, I love the pool noodle and the bass drum.
Yeah. Was that a pool noodle? Is that what that was?
To start off the song?
Yeah, that thing, was that a pool noodle? What the thing?
Yeah.
It was a pool noodle. I thought, okay.
Yeah, it's half one. My dad uses it for exercise. Should probably wash my hands after this.
Where'd you get the idea for that?
I saw it in the garage, and I have a bass drum right next to me, so I was like, I can use a pool noodle to hit it.
Normally he's fucking around on cymbals.
Yeah, I mean, drummers are the best. They're so fucking in what is it? Ingenuitive. What is the word?
Innovative. Ingenuitive.
Yeah.
I just like using my environment for sounds.
I mean,
that's all.
Yeah, we can play our songs a bunch of different ways. They all sound good. The songs are good.
That's what matters.
I love it. I love it. So you guys have a lot going on right now. Do you have like a favorite moment so far that you've had?
That's a good question.
In the studio when we were recording the last song on the album, "Don't Get Too Down, Babe." For Dylan's solo, he just did it once, and then they asked him to double it. They were like, "Can you do it again?" And he was like, "No, but I can just do something different." So now it's just 2 different solos.
It's like overlapping each other basically, but it sounds really cool.
Yeah.
And what's funny, live, he's like the only guitarist in that band, right?
Yeah.
So he has to do the job of like 3 guitarists in one one solo.
No pressure.
Yeah.
All the pressure. All the pressure.
Yeah, he got it first take, like a fucking genius.
Wow.
And that's not easy, as you guys know.
No.
So
Can I
yeah.
ask one question that has nothing to do with music?
Yes.
I wasn't asking you, Jimmy. So I'm going to ask the question anyway.
No, I mean that's a good question.
No, no, it's not a good question. It's a really ridiculous question. Why does the door to your right that way?
Yeah.
That door?
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
What? Wait, what's what? The door?
The door is brown.
Is that a door?
What?
Under the clock?
Yeah, under the clock. Thank you. What the?
Yeah.
What?
That's a shoe. That's a shoe closet. There's a bunch of shoes.
No. Under the clock.
Yellow.
Turn around, hon. No, other way. No. You're sitting
to your left.
To my left. To your left.
Your left.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that.
I'm not good at that. What is that?
This right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Door.
It is a door. So what's underneath it? Is it like a tool? Is that like a tool thing?
Yeah.
She's just trying to see what's in there. She wants an MTV
Oh, that's my house.
That's his house.
That's my house.
Yo, we're
No,
bringing
I
it
was
back
actually
right
just
now.
trying to learn like what the hell's going on with that colored door.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah, that's
She's
just
saying you got an ugly door, dude.
Hey, what the
No, that is not an ugly color. I actually enjoy that color. So
No,
that
I
is not what I
I
was saying.
think what's happening is
I didn't paint it. If that helps with any.
no.
No,
think
oh my God, no. There's
no. I think
I'll stop talking now because
camera
nobody
angle.
understands Remy here.
Remy, I know what you're saying. There's a yellow thing underneath the door. It's not underneath the door, but the way the camera's making it
Oh,
look.
this thing?
Oh, it's not underneath the door?
No, it's
Oh,
closer
no,
than the
No,
door.
no, that's just the angle.
That's literally just another. What is that called? Cabinet?
cabinet.
It's just a cabinet.
I'm with the French Collé Saint-Compitant. If anybody's ever seen Home Alone,
Yeah,
I am that person.
Wait, show that off real quick.
Yeah, what's that kick drum?
Yeah.
This is our custom.
Oh, that. I thought you were talking about the fucking cabinet.
Now they're over.
I mean, show that off too, man. I'm cool with
I
that.
actually got a custom one here.
You
I don't know
like,
if you guys want to see the cabinet. I mean, it's
I feel so
cabinet,
stupid
but
now.
I'll-
Like, just take me out of the chat. Like, it's time.
Listen, was this cabinet made of fine wood? Or no. Is it metal?
That was going to be my next question. Is that pine or what are we dealing with here?
Guys, all right, listen. Would you ever get another band member?
Yeah, we have Dylan, but
Oh, you mean like, would you add another?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, would you get like
He
a,
wants to know because he is a band.
You want to join the band?
yeah, look at that.
Live on air.
Listen.
The
Oh,
door
it's a
open.
barn door? Even better.
Remy,
God.
everyone's so mad on the other side of that
Band,
door.
we're joining the band. See, he heard us. Wants to be part of the
I
band.
am so
So
upset.
there's our new band member right there.
Welcome
All right.
to the band.
And now appearing on the Stereo Joe show.
Yes.
You, I
No,
can't.
you guys have been great, and thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for performing again. We're getting you back real soon to do another performance, though.
for
Sounds
sure,
good, man.
yeah.
Can one of you sing outside of that door though? Can like you open the door and just perform?
All right.
The door.
Here's how we're gonna end the show. Please send through that door 10 MILFs. Let's go. All right, I'm just kidding you.
10 mils?
10 mils.
10 mils. You got money for that, man?
No, he has money for no MILFs. I have money for either, but I do want to see someone play music through that door.
I want to see Charleston's hottest MILFs. I'm betting all you guys.
That's why we work Charleston thighs, you know.
Let's do it.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'm getting fired from the
I'm
Stereo
only
Joe show.
kidding,
now.
guys.
So we're
No,
all
really.
I'll fire myself too.
No, you guys were awesome.
You were so much
Thank you,
fun.
man.
You were so much fun.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and we
I
will
love
definitely
you
be in
more.
touch.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. All right, guys. Have a good night. Guys, that was Sex at Tiffany's. They're awesome crew. Really happy they were on. Sorry we're so crazy. I think we've all been drinking all day. I don't know what's going on. I don't even love MILFs. I love them all. I'm a DILF hunter. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a DILF hunter. Hide your grandma.
Yeah,
No,
with a
friendly
name
hide
like
your mom.
yeah, exactly.
What about my mom? Don't talk about my mom.
No.
I'm
I'll fuck
coming
you
for
up.
her.
Well, I won't come to your house. I know where you live. Don't talk
I'm
about my
coming
mom.
for her. Oh, listen, guys, we love you. Especially Tiffany's. I'm so sorry. It was the crack. We shouldn't have done it. I knew it. No, guys, I knew it.
Why did you buy that giant rock? I told you not to.
You could have bought the small one. No, but we had to come party with a band name like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I
this
do
show was a
beat the
lot of fun,
audience.
though, guys. Honestly, it was a great show back.
Well, we're still live too. Don't forget. I know we do these after hour talks.
I know we're live, James. I'm well aware. I can see where it says live an hour, 50 and 25 seconds. I'm well aware.
We're live. We've made it this far. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in, tuning out, dropping in, dropping out. If you were over at Stereo Joe Facebook page and you wondered where the hell everything is, I don't know what happened to it. Facebook lied to me and told me they'd give it back. Our whole entire catalog is dead. I'm dead. Good night. No.
God forbid. Wait.
Rick, you didn't see the page?
Yeah, it reverted back to like April of 2021.
No, okay. Fill me in after you.
Nick doesn't even have hair.
I know.
He has more beautiful hair than I could ever imagine.
No,
Can we finish? Just can you end? It's time now.
Yo, if you're just tuning in, this is the Stereo Joe After Hours episode brought to you by Fig Newtons.
This is
No,
the
mental
first
Fig Newtons. Hank hates Fig Newtons.
hour one of After Hours.
Brought to you by Doritos.
Brought to you by this quaff.
Yeah. What does quaff even mean? The world will never know. It means
World will never know.
quaff means MILF in French.
Well, then, brought to you not by this quaff.
Quaff Air. Brought to you by.
We're still live. You made
We're-
fun of me for being still live. We're still live.
We're still live, man. Guys, we are getting the hell out of here in 3, 4, 5. Hey, everybody. How you doing?
James on how to count in moron school. Can you just hang up? Whatever. I just told you to hang up. I don't know what it is.
Moron school.
This is the marathon show.
Feed myself. Please just hit end or whatever.
Is that a tour watch?
Stop.
Yo, is it really fucking hot or is it just me?
No,
I'm
it's
sweating.
fucking
I'm
hot.
sweating. We're still live, by the
I
way.
know, I love it. Because we're hot.
Oh, Shane's not making fun of us anymore.
Dude, how great was Shane? Dude, my favorite line of the night was this.
But I was like, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see it because
I honestly want to turn that into a song. And do you know how much willpower it takes?
No, but you know what he's talking about? R. Kelly trapped in a closet. That's what he was referring to. Yes. Oh my God! How do I understand your brother more than you do?
I don't want to laugh.
I'm trapped in a closet.
Does it have like 8 parts to it? That's like the longest song in history.
How many parts does Trapped in a Closet have, Mike? What? Trapped in a Closet, how many parts?
There's like 10.
Mike's,
There's like 10.
Mike's like our Jamie.
Yeah.
No,
I've watched the whole saga.
he's watched the whole saga. Did you all hear that?
Guys, just give us a quick recap, like a 30-second recap.
Mike,
It's hard to. It's like a Jerry Springer episode. Like a midget gets involved.
can you hear him?
Yeah, it's nuts.
No, we're still live, so we all want the juice. So I'm trapped in a closet. What happens after that?
I don't think.
Oh my God, a rubber.
That's the end of the first episode.
Trapped in a condom.
I think we're still live, so give us more. Give us more.
I gotta watch it again, but that was like a 10-parter.
It was a 10-parter. He's gotta
Yeah.
watch it again.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. But oh my god, a rubber was your favorite part of that?
But like, doesn't her husband come home and like her husband's boyfriend and then like
Do you hear
like
Nick?
some crazy stuff and then some. It's like more than a love triangle. It's
Let's
like,
go to
I
Boone
could-
Down
yo,
Sound music.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
it
did
really
die.
is.
yo,
I've
Shane
been
was on
there
fire.
Before. Go to Boone Down Town. Then why do you think I'm sitting here cracking up in the background?
I miss Shane in the comments.
Yo, for real.
Oh my god, a rubber.
I know
Oh, there we go. Dropped in the closet.
He might goes, I know a little person gets involved at some point.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
midget? Or like a little
No,
person like it
I'm trying
as
to
in
be
my
politically
height.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
I think they want to put little people.
Do you all hear him?
I love it. Guys, this is Stereo Joe Show After Hours. If you're just tuning in, please press the subscribe button and the like button. If
How's
you do-
Rubes? I miss Rubes.
Rubes, if you press the like button, Nick will take his shirt off.
I think Rubes like hates me these days.
I think that's actually my brother
Yeah.
because it's coming from YouTube.
A Ruben F is not your dad?
No,
How many Rubens are in your fucking family, Nick?
two that I know of.
How is your father then?
Oh, he's doing great.
How is your Faja?
Yo, he just fixed my AC this past weekend. Boom.
He just what?
He fixed my AC in my car, and now it's like heaven.
Oh my
Yo.
god, you were driving without fucking air conditioning?
Yo, yeah, and it's been like 80, 90 degrees this past month.
How fucking bad were you sweating your balls off?
Bad.
Yeah,
Like,
bad. No, those were
But-
some sweaty balls.
like I was able like to bottle it up and sell it.
Wow. Whoa.
Jimmy's
That's
face
impressive.
right there.
That's yummy.
That is impressive.
That's yummy. It's not as good as Trapped in a Condom, but it's pretty damn good.
Yo,
Who
Shane
said
had some
trapped in
really
a
good ones
condom?
tonight.
Oh, your brother said that.
No, you
Where
guys
do
are
you find
great.
these people? Between the two of you.
We were definitely dropped on our head a lot as children. I'm not bragging about it, but it brought me special
It's
power.
okay, but accidentally I hit Maddie's head really hard on my car door. Oh my god, this afternoon. I was taking her out of her car seat and I was just like, yeah, whomp.
Did she cry?
No, she didn't cry. And I was like, are
Oh,
you
so she's
okay?
okay.
Smack, smack, smack,
She's-
smack, smack. Like, are you awake? You're
She,
fine.
she's okay then. And I wasn't dropped on my
Yeah.
head, I was dropped on my face. And it wasn't a drop, it was more of like a plunge down the stairs.
So they just like smashed you really hard?
No,
I'm
I was
I'm
I was in a
kidding. I'm
walker.
kidding.
No, but I'm
You
being
have a
serious.
nice
I
face.
was in a walker and I was at my cousin's and they left the door open and there was a
Are you-
second
I
floor
thought
of an
you were making a
apartment.
joke.
No, I'm being serious.
So you're trying to say like you're ugly, and I was like, oh, sorry.
You know,
We've all been there, done that.
He hit every branch in the darn oak trees. He fell out.
Especially Jimmy. Jimmy's been knocked on his head like 47
Yo,
times.
no joke. If you look, I do have like I got a lot of fights as a kid. You know, it's like and then I have an uneven head here. If you look, it's like big. It's like fucking big.
Just the way you said it.
Fucking sticking out like fucking
And
God.
like bulges. I get a vein when I'm angry. I'm like, don't get the vein angry.
I'll slice it open so you bleed out. That's what you do.
Okay.
I just had to. Because I know you guys would crack up when I said that.
Guys, this is
And you just Jimmy
guys, we did it. Holy shit.
What?
We just
No, you both did it. I was like a very big waste. What did I text you, Jimmy? With that guy who wait, are we like
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
we're
live,
live.
live.
Fuck you! Turn it off, you dumb schmuck! I almost spoke shit. Like, you cannot do that to me. We cannot be friends. No, you know me better.
I'm just gonna keep it going. We're done. We're not live.
No, keep it going. You dumb shit. I will fucking poop on your face. I will literally break